Hey guys, I wanted to share with you guys a trade I did on Marriott. So they're a hotel chain. So the stock basically, so I have my daily chart, the bottom left here, and then I have the weekly chart here too. And I do like to look at multiple time frames, especially if I'm selling options that expire the next week or in a couple weeks, then I do like to look at both the daily time frame and the weekly time frame for confirmation. And if I'm selling options that expire on the same day, then I like to look at the 15-minute or the hourly time frame, which I have up here, and the daily time frame. So I do like to look at multiple time frames when possible. So if you look at the weekly chart here, we have some support at the $133 level. So if you look at the stock, it bounced it came all the way down to $133, and then it had a nice bounce up all the way up to like 166, and then it came back down again to 135 was the low, $135.90. So when on the weekly time frame it had come down to support, but I wanted to see confirmations of buyers stepping up and on the daily time frame before I sold any puts. So here what we have is, the stock came down to 135.90. I didn't sell any options then. I just kind of waited to see what the stock was going to do. And on this day right here, this nice green bar, the stock went from $138 to $144. So it had a $6 move. So towards the end of that trading day, I sold the $134 puts and bought the $127 puts that expired the following week. So I made this trade last week and I closed it out today. So, the trade was a little bit longer, but, I was able to get $60 a contract for those options that I sold. So on a 10 lot, that would be 600 bucks. And today, so I was in the trade 4 trading days, and if you include the weekend, that's what, like 6 days or whatever. So on today, when on the 4th, when the stock gapped up, these puts that I had sold, which again were $1.90 below the low here. First of all, beta had kind of done its thing, so because of time decay, the options had already lost value, and since I sold the puts when the stock jumped up, they lost a lot more value much more rapidly. And these contracts that I got $60 in credit for, they went all the way down to $10 in credit. So I was able to profit $500 on this trade, which is about 83% of the total profit. And yeah, it was a good trade. A little bit longer. It's not a 1 day trade, but I was able to get, a juicier credit by selling the following week options. And so, the pattern seemed okay. And so that's what I did. And again, I only sold when there was confirmation of buying. So even though the stock came down to support here on the weekly time frame, I wanted to see actual confirmation of buying. And you can see kind of how the stock started to react on support. It started to trend up. And then on this nice green bar day, I had the confirmation that I was looking for in order to sell these puts. So anyway, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe, and I hope to post more trades soon. Thanks.